Hello everybody, it's Farm Sim Guy here, hope you're all doing well. We are back on Marxville, it's multiplayer time with Argsy. If you remember, we left this at the end of the last episode, just working through planting this field with soybeans. Well, we're going to keep doing that. What I'm going to do is leave this on a course play though, and we will head over to Argsy's farm, and we're going to help him with a bit of ploughing. Now I've decided that the 4 metre plough that we used to have is... it's just not big enough really for some of these fields. It's taken a long time to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our 2 4 metre ploughs back. If I had a front hitch I would take them both back, sell those, and we're going to buy one of the Lizard 6 metre ploughs just to get through things a bit quicker. So we'll get this guy back started and we'll head down there and get it. Okay, we're in the other international now. There's one of my ploughs. I'm not entirely sure where the other one is. It must be down at Argsy still. Hopefully he's going to run it up to the shop as well. Well, let's grab this. Let's go and purchase its big brother. Now, one of the plans for this episode is to start thinking about adding some more cows. We've obviously got our girls in here, but I think we're going to start a dairy herd. It's another opportunity to make a bit of cash selling milk, and as we get more comfortable with the map and what we're doing, I think that's probably a good option. One thing I am missing at the moment is straw. I need a harvest to come along so that we can get some straw. But I'm seeing some of the other farmers have got fields ready with crops in, so it may be we might see if we can do a contract or two and keep the straw. But for now, let's get this ploughing done, and we'll make a decision after that. Right, let's quickly get this sold, and we'll have a look at the 6 metre. There's Argsy arriving with the other plough. I should be able to sell that for him, because it is mine. So let's repair that as well. Sell that. Okay, we can buy some new ploughs now.
Good morning, mate. How you doing today?
How you doing, Args? What's happening?
Well, I reckon we go and get that field ploughed up at my place.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for dropping that plough back. I've sold that, and I think we should pick up those 6 metres to stop us the pain of having to do big fields with 4 metre ploughs.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
No worries, let's get into it.
Looks like a bit of rain in the forecast, so hopefully that doesn't get in our way.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get through it before that starts, and then, yeah, we'll make a call as to what to do next.
Sounds good to me. Let's get going.
Well, there we go. Args has bought himself a nice blue one, and we got ourselves a red one to match the tractor. All I'm hoping is I've got enough horsepower for this. Argsy's tractor's a little bit more chunky, but so far we've been kind of lucky with our horsepower on our tractors. If you remember the white tractor, I was slightly nervous that that wouldn't pull the big planter we had, but it laughed at it with no problems at all. So we'll see how we go with this. If not, the other international that we've got, I'm considering selling anyway. I don't like the one with the high cab. It's a little bit unstable on the turns, so we could look at swapping that for something with a little bit more power. But for now, we'll give this one a go and see how it goes. So this is Argsy's last field that he needs to sort out, and then that's both of us sorted all the fields from the farms that we bought. Everything we bought was withered when we first bought the farm, so this is kind of quite a big moment in terms of ticking off progress. So hopefully this'll push us on really, and we'll be ready for harvest and start making some money. Okay, we're running at about 5 miles an hour, that's not so bad. Just creeping into 6. That's manageable, I think. I can handle that. Let's work out where Args is. He's just following directly behind us, so... we're just going to swap places. Args is definitely running a bit more power than me, so he can take the lead. what a difference these 6-meter plows are making. It's making it feel a lot quicker to get through this stuff, which is great. I'm watching Argsy's corn over there, which is growing rather nicely, and I do know on my animal pens, one of the requests on this map is actually for corn stalks. So if you see here, the things they need are cleanliness, water, corn stalks, and then in terms of food, so instead of straw, I think it's corn stalks for bedding, which is interesting. So I might have a chat with Argsy at some point and see if he's willing to let me have the corn stalks off his field. He's not got any animals at the moment, but he may buy some, but maybe we could split it. I've got all the silage anyway, so maybe we could do some sort of trade deal. Anyway, let's crack on with this and see if we can get it done as quickly as we can. It'd be great to get this done before the rain sets in. If Argsy can get this planted before the rain starts, that'd be awesome. Go. Looks like a couple more passes and we'll be done here. That has been super quick. So, yeah, really positive. What a difference getting those 6-meter players. So after this, I think Argsy's going to plant this. I've got nothing to really help him with it. He can only do it on his own. Unless I think it's probably overkill having both planters in here. So we'll leave him to that, and we'll have a think about what we want to do next. But let's get these last couple of rows done, and then we'll have a chat with him. There we go, he's fast catching me. He's running at 9 miles an hour compared to my 6, so yeah. We could choreograph this beautifully, that he catches me just as I finish. Let's see if we can do that. Well, while he finishes that, we'll run the plough back to the farm, because we don't need it here. Well, just checking the guy on Courseplay here. It looks like he's got another 2 headlands to do, by my calculation, and then he'll be done here, and then there's another chunk of soybeans in the ground. So, looking good. It also doesn't look like he's going to need any more fertilizer or seed before the end of the field. It had half a load in, so possibly run this back to the yard. I might leave the seed here just in case, but certainly we won't be needing any more fertilizer, I don't think, so we'll run this back, and that's another job ticked off the list. Argsy's truck's still here as well. I should maybe run that back to his yard for him, actually. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Right, let's run Argsy's Ford back to him, and we can have a chat about what he wants to do next. I'm sure he's finished that field by now. Ah, I see Args has jumped straight into planting. Right, fine, well, there you go. That, it was worthwhile me bringing this back for him then. I'll save him another trip later on. Just drop that in the shed there, next to the sprayer. There you go, mate. I just thought I'd bring your truck back for you.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Now, while Argsy's doing his stuff, I've again just checked that planter, and it seems to be fine. Made a decision. Much as I love this tractor, we've got 3 tractors very similar powered. We've actually got 4 if you count the white one as well, but this one is probably the weakest of the 3. It's also got a few balance issues as well. It kind of rolls when you turn too fast. It's a pretty unstable tractor. Much as I think it looks fantastic, I'm going to trade it in because we need something with a bit more power. We can get the that 6 meter plough pulled a little bit more efficiently if we've got a more powerful tractor, and again it just helps us broaden the variety again with the planter as well. It will help. So what I'm going to do is run this down to the shop, sell it, and I'm going to pick us up a new tractor, and I'll show you which one it is in a second. We'll just drop this seed off, which I realise I hadn't strapped down, so how it's still on there is a miracle. But let's drop this in the shed, and then I'll show you what I'm going to buy. Right, let's drop this old girl off. We'll repair it, and we'll sell it. There we go. And what I'm looking at buying is in the medium tractor category, and it is the MX Magnum, the old MX Magnum. Now what I'm going to do is just put some standard tyres on, I think. Maybe some weights on the front, just a little bit of a weight on the front. Now I did think about whether or not we put front hitch on it, but at the moment I think we'll just take it as it is. We obviously can upgrade that later on, but for $65,000, it's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely, I think a good investment. And look at that. Our seeder has reached the end point in the field as well. So by the time we run this back and pick him up and get him out of the field, maybe Argsy will be ready to chat. Okay, that's our final field planted. We are doing okay here. Our stuff's not growing as quickly as Argsy's, is it? He must have better soil than me. Right, let's get this parked up and unloaded. This tractor needs another wash again, doesn't it? And I am sorely tempted to get some more cows in that field there. So Argsy and I have just had a chat, and we're pretty much in waiting territory at the moment. We're waiting for crops to grow. We are waiting for things just to happen. So we're going to push things forward a few days. Yep, there's the rain we talked about as well. We're going to push things forward and see what the next few days brings. So we will see you back then. So it's a new day, and we've got some fields ready already. So here we are at the field. We just thought we'd check. And there we go. We have an entire wheat harvest ready to go, which is awesome. So I think Argsy's going to come down with his combine and helps out. We don't own our own combine, so Argsy's going to come down and help us out. I will go and get our grain truck ready. We don't have an auger yet, so we're going to sell this straight away. The price is pretty good anyway, so we'll sell that already. And that straw might be helpful for the cows. We'll check that as well. And yeah, looks like it's going to be a good day. And one thing I am thinking of doing is maybe getting rid of a couple of loads of hay. Just so we've got some space in here so we can put a bit of the straw off the field in. Because actually having a bit of wheat straw in here might be helpful for us for making TMR and things like that. It will take all the different variants of straw as well, so it will take corn stalks and things like that as well. So it makes sense to leave a bit of space in there. So let's go and sell this. It'll be interesting to see if it goes to Argsy's bank account instead of mine again, but let's give it a go. Okay, there's the man himself. How you doing, Args? I was just selling some hay, so we've got some space in the loft for some of the straw. I see you bought your combine.
Yeah, sounds good. Right, well I've got the combine here, so let's go and get started in your wheat field.
Awesome, let's do it. Thanks, man. It's got a rather nice old case combine there. Look at that, that's lovely. like I said, I'm going to sell this grain straight away. I have no need for that, but the straw could well come in handy. What a great combine that is, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, he's got the really cool folding wheels on it as well. Nice stuff. We'll let him do a headland or two, and then hopefully there'll be enough space for me to get in so he can unload next to me. I might run up to the top of the field actually. A very narrow gap between the two fields here, but if we squeeze through here, there's a track here, we'll turn around at the bottom, and then if he's running low on space, we can be there to unload. Here he comes. It's a decent sized header on that as well. It's not going to take as long to clear this field. Right, Argsy said he was 90% full there. He folded his pipe by mistake, so we'll get this unloaded. It's going to be a fair decent load in here. Good crop off this field. It was 100% fertilised, so definitely a good crop. There we go. Let's wait for him to unload. I would say we'll probably get at least 2 full combine loads in here. Still going. Oh, nice. Okay, so 2 loads in the truck for each combine. Brilliant. Okay, we'll get to this corner and I think we'll stop and we'll peel off. Let Argsy carry on for a bit, and we'll go and sell this first load. There we go. We'll stop. We'll go and get this sold, and hopefully we'll be back in time before he's ready to unload. Like I said, we're going to sell this straight away. We don't have an auger for our bin yet, and to be honest, wheat is not much use to me. The straw is more valuable for the cows, so this is just a nice little piece of income. So we'll get this down to the sell point, and hopefully, financially, we're in a good spot with it. So we just ran down to the sell point, and we have got an issue with our trailer. As in, there's something damaged at the back door here, and it will not unload at the moment, which is really frustrating. So we've got a load of grain in here we can't do anything with.
Everything alright?
Now, I've got a problem with my truck, mate. It won't unload. There's something damaged at the back door, so I'm going to have to take it into the shop and get it fixed. So I can't unload that load of grain at the moment from the truck, so I'm going to have to go and get that sorted.
Alright then, well, I might just head back up to my farm and give us a yell when things are sorted, and we'll get that knocked out some other time.
I appreciate it, mate. Thanks very much, and thanks for all your help again. And yeah, I'll give you a shout as soon as that's fixed.
Sounds good, mate. We'll catch you soon.
Cheers, Argsy. Take care. So with this problem with the truck, it's kind of caused a temporary halt to the harvest. Argsy can't unload the combine. So what I'm going to do is take this down to the shop and see if I can get it fixed, probably with a very big hammer. So, I think that's probably a good point to call it for this episode. I just want to say thank you all very, very much for watching. Make sure you go and check Argsy out as well, and check out his channel to see the alternate view of this episode. And I will see you all again very soon. Bye for now.